So I don't think we're gonna like rush through this or anything, but we do have to record 2 hacker replays today because the second hacker replay comes out like it was supposed to be while I was on vacation, but now it's gonna come out like the day after I get back from vacation. So instead of like coming back and rushing and panicking, just recording 2 today. First we have a group of 6, and then the second one we'll have a group of 5. The first match that we're gonna watch is from the second. This one was brought to my attention by someone from chat, Silencio, who said, I have a perfect match for you if you want to clickbait. And then I asked him, why is it clickbait? And he said, because you could clickbait it. No idea what's going to happen. So it's Silencio accusing EEE, who's probably blatantly cheating, but we'll see if it's something interesting and new. I honestly thought that was my vision going, and I was just seeing squares in the air, a drone. Also Jaeger with extended barrel. That is about as evident as it gets, because who the fuck would put an extended barrel? 416. No unreinforced pillbox at all. This must truly be a silver lobby. He snapped that person, didn't he? Back to reality. It did snap, because that was like... Hold on, that was like a frame. So he's looking back there. Maybe he has high ping. And then within one frame, it's like on her. So yeah. Somehow dies round 1. Oh no. They died in the first round, and now they are upset. Guys, I think they might have fully toggled. The fact that they run extended barrel and everything bothers me. You're a cheater. You're just gonna kill everyone instantly. Oh! They weren't even shooting there and they hurt Yana. That was weird. Like right here, so Yana's crossing, their legs are visible to Mute. Mute doesn't shoot at all. No ammo has been used at all. Interesting. They now can... I mean, they had like this type of cheat before, but it was apparently fixed. They can kill without actually shooting. They just have a fucking death beam. Oh, and now they're shooting. Oh. Interesting. Also, let me see this real quick. I think he did more damage with the SMG-11 than he should have, because he shot 1 bullet. How much damage does this SMG-11 do? It does not do... That'd be like 26? Does it do 26? Pulls out the SMG-11. 1 shot dead. Not a headshot. Let me quickly check. How much damage does it do? Oh, it does 35. Okay. It does 35? They lose here from a team kill. From 1 team kills. Okay. Damn. The Nook took 1 for the enemy team for an unranked match as well. Damn. I gotta say, that guy is pretty noble. He must have the VarsityGaming charm, because that is exactly what I would do if I had a cheater on my team. And you can be just like us by subbing to my Twitch channel and getting my charm for free if you sub with Twitch Prime. I guess that's how they lost. Let's look up their stats and see if they've been banned. Real name is Monrifito. They've already been banned. They didn't even make it to level 50. This match we have Monkey Fart 2881, who is accusing the ATK guy, so ATK Primate, and Doodle Bob 0. Oh, Doodle Bob is starting stuff off for us. He was just staring at the ash and didn't realize it.
I just love dicks, bro.
How you doing, Varsity? Hope you have a fun vacay. Plus you stink.
I'm doing good. Vacation should be fun. Sucks that we had to like reschedule everything and cancel some stuff and lose some money, but I mean, it's okay. We'll make it back. Gotta say, early impression is I don't think these people are cheating. I think the enemy team is just really bad. Also, apparently Jaeger died here. Okay, died to the Nomad. That did line up with the thermite, but the thermite I just shot through the window, or Flores, so it wouldn't surprise me if this person was just like, oh, they just shot through there, let me pre-fire, and they're like, oh. I misaligned it. 3 kills first round, but I don't think anything that suspicious, right? We'll go to Doodlebob, because Doodlebob is doing better than ATK. This is only a 6-round match, so it should be either pretty obvious or pretty not obvious. The bold move to destroy the barricade after the attack phase has already started. They jump out. They just kind of spray across, pull back. Let's see from the sledge's perspective. Did they just react slowly? Because it feels like they kind of just stared. They didn't even notice. It is a pretty quick run out there, but I feel like they should notice that. Looks like he turns to the person through the wall here. Maybe. Wait, what did I see? I swear that looked way different in 1 speed. Oh, he just like lines up with the edge of the door, which makes it look like he's lining up with Flores, but he's not. Just as far as I can tell. Takes some damage, doesn't react. I don't remember if this is a ranked or unranked game, but if it is ranked, I'm gonna guess Smurfs. Smurfs probably in like gold or silver. Which is where I think a lot of accusations come from. Not like majority by any means. I think majority of accusations are still in the lower ranks, or in the higher ranks, but I think a lot of the low rank accusations come from people just having to deal with Smurfs who just will try their hardest in copper for some reason, and then they don't know if someone's actually cheating. So I have seen a lot of people start doing the copper to diamond type series, like a lot of content creators, and it does bother me how many of them just sweat their fucking dick off in copper. They'll play against copper players and they'll like rush as Ash every single round and just 4-0 them. It's like, bro, that's not cool. Even doing what I do is not necessarily cool, but at least I'm not sweating my dick off against people who are literally just terrible at the game. It looked a little choppy, but I don't think anything there was suspicious, because, like, sure, when they're turning and stuff, it looks like almost too perfect, but I think that's just match replay having a bug out of whenever they turn. I don't think there was anything suspicious there. It's like going to an orphanage and kicking around orphans. I mean, I'd say it's more like playing basketball against the neighborhood kids and then just like literally shoving them over, grabbing the ball from them, and then dunking, going ah. Like, bro, I get it. You play, and you can beat kids. Drew has always told me, so I moved into like the neighborhood that Drew and Rob grew up in, and every single year they have like a hockey rink that they bring out. The community makes, you know, just fill like a pit with water, and then it freezes over, and then it's basically an ice rink. So they have every year around Christmas time like a hockey game for everyone in the neighborhood. Apparently there is one guy who, since Rob and Drew have been kids, just fucking like destroys the neighborhood kids in the hockey game. Like, he's not like good or anything, but he's just bigger, so he just like fucking knocks these kids over, scores on them non-stop. Like, that's what it's like to be a copper versus a plat in ranked. And they're just trying or sweating their dick off. That was a tough throw from the smoke there. I also think the way this guy aims and moves is a little weird, but not like weird enough to be like, oh, they're cheating or something. It's more like, why are they doing it like this? Almost like mechanical. That can also be a sign of good skill. He pre-fired the prone position, but you'd be able to hear Flores prone there, I think. Every time he pre-fires, it's like he just knows that they're there. I think this is either high-level account smurfing, or they might have walls, but doesn't look like walls to me. The only thing that I found suspicious there was in the 1v2, he kept always looking at the person who was about to peek him. So when the Twitch pushed up, he like pre-fired the wall and then held the angle. But before that, when the Flores would peek, he'd look over at the Flores. As soon as the Flores would unpeak and the Twitch was going to push up, he'd look over at the Twitch. He just kept like swapping at the exact perfect time. Does that mean they're cheating? No. But it does mean I can be a bit suspicious of them. That ace Selma on the door frame. How do you miss that? Oh, Doodle Bob already died. He flicked between the two people like perfectly, which is not, you know, insane to think of them being like, hey, I'm gonna hold the two angles that can see me. But it was almost like pixel perfect. Missed the shots there. I feel like if they were cheating, they would have been ready for that zombie. I wonder if this is how the other half lives. The people who can actually aim good. can't remember if this is ranked or not. I think after this round I'll go look at their stats and see. If there's nothing crazy suspicious, we'll just move on to the next match, because they do ultimately win. It does, so far at least, appear to be a skill gap. And the Frost running a shotgun and putting a deployable shield right in front of the Frost map makes me feel like it is probably a lower rank. Plat 3, 1.4 KD. Nothing crazy. So let's look up some of the people they played against and see if there's just a skill gap there. If it's a Plat 2 versus those people that are like probably silver, then I can understand why they'd report. Plat 3. Plat 1. Okay, this one makes more sense. Plat 2 with a 0.6 KD. Their mains are Frost and Monty. That's tough. I feel like this was a bot account. The name had absolutely nothing to do with the previous name. Went from Mermos with a generic like numbers to primate over the course of 3 days, which was also way faster than you're supposed to be allowed to switch your name. So I don't know how they changed their name that quickly. You can change your name once every 30 or 60 days. I guess just... I want to say smurfing, but like they're in plat. It did feel like a huge skill gap, but I bet if I look up Doodle Bob, they're probably also a newer account. 86 as well. They're both 86. I find that weird. Both the people who were accused happen to be the same level, happen to be what feels like way better than the rest of the lobby, but they don't play together.
Less than 3.
I'm gonna guess not cheating. We didn't really see any evidence of it. We could watch the last round, I guess, to just make sure they don't toggle at the last possible second. What a pixel. Judah Bob with a kill. They're droning. That was the Capcan that got shot up by the Zofia. Didn't see the smoke. If they just wallbang that meal, I would have said cheating. Okay. Slow reaction to that. Unless ATK or attack does something crazy here. I'm gonna guess nope. You know what's crazy is the guy on the blue team that had the lowest KD, Sparky, he had a 0.6 KD. It has the highest amount of kills on blue team right now. He's 7 and 4.
Love Dex, bro.
Janin, Junin, Jonan. Am I crazy, or does this have absolutely zero recoil? Like, I know they buffed the recoil of this gun, but like, it doesn't move at all. Oh, maybe I'm reading into it that like too much, but that seemed like eerily flat recoil. Like, even pros have more jump in their recoil than that, because even though they're good at controlling recoil, you can't keep it completely perfect. But I guess that was the first time I really noticed it, so we'll just move on. I would assume not cheating. I think they just bought new accounts and are now trying to rank up again. That's my guess. Maybe it's just a match replay moment. Match replay doesn't normally bug out recoil control, but I guess it is possible. Okay, in this match, for the third one, we have Elite Whack WB, who's accusing Copper-Gold. Guys, I think they have very good map knowledge, as evidenced by the fact that they don't know what walls are impenetrable. Unfortunate for this team. Yes. Cheating. Kinda wanna see if he just wall or floor bangs. I think he has some type of recoil assist because, like, look, whenever he shoots, it goes like really far, but then it just immediately gets yoinked right back to the center when he shoots Frost here. Like, it goes so high and then immediately yoink back down. So I assume probably some type of recoil cheat. Yeah, he's cheating. They have a 3.37 KD. Damn. And they bought their account because there is no way that they had a 0.5 KD and then never got found out for cheating. They have 637 matches played in this one season. Oh wait, look. They have 225 abandons in casual. If you join a casual match and leave immediately, does that count as an abandon? Because if so, they might have just done that so they could get really easy lobbies. Either way, I assume that this person probably, from the looks of it, so very active player, very, very active. Really sucks, but very active. And then slowly starts to stop playing yeah, they don't play as much at 34 matches, and then they're like, fuck it, time to start cheating. It does count as an abandon. So maybe that's how people get the super easy lobbies. Is that what I should be doing to get my easy unranked lobbies? Just going to casual and abandon a million times. Casual. I have 3 abandons. Okay. I'll choose an operator and then back out. And then we'll see later if it works. We'll see if that counts. I'll have to wait a few minutes for it to update though. Alright, well, while we wait for that, let's move on to our next match, which is the skyscraper one. Here we have Beckboy, who's accusing You Need That 1933. Are they blind? How did they miss that drone? Like, they got it. I'm just like, it took them so long to just like notice it. Unless we got confirmation that this person didn't self-report. What is this person doing? Why are they just staring at the ceiling? Why are they running into walls? And how are they not dying? How has no one come down here and just killed them? Like the average Twitch viewer plays Siege. Or average YouTube viewer too. So has 2 thorn gadgets on them. What? They are so blind. The drone is right there. They can see it. Oh my god. They were even looking for that. If they jump out and die to that claymore that they heard and probably saw someone place, I'm gonna be upset. So the Ash crouch walking through there, gets seen by the bandit, and then he lines her up through the wall. At least we got to see what this person plays like without cheats. You guys saw them. They were walking around, staring at the ceiling, you know, twiddling their twat, finger up their own asshole. And now this is how they play with probably cheats on. No, that one was a reaction, or looked like a reaction shot. If the Ash kill is the only suspicious one they do in the entire match, then we'll let it slide. Because it could have just been like, oh shit, I saw them shoot here, thinking that they might be there. And they're not there. This is the first time he has ever done something like this, where he's just pre-firing random corners and like quick peeking stuff. Up until now, he has never once done that. And now he randomly decided to do it. Okay. Don't know what the plan is with the C4. That's both Capcan and Mozzie's C4 down. He's a hacker. I mean, probably based off of how they killed the Ash, but again, if that's the only way they get a kill, or the only way they are suspicious, then I'd be hard pressed to say they are cheating. The thing is how different their movement is now. Like, in the first round, they were literally just staring at the ceiling, staring at the ground, like, not doing anything. And then suddenly now they're quick peeking and quick firing everything. Like, it just doesn't really make much sense. But maybe in the first round, they were, like, basically just tabbed out and not really paying attention because something happened. Maybe their girlfriend messaged them being like, I need to be picked up. They're like, but elementary school doesn't get out till 3 p.m. It's like, I don't know, pick me up now. I don't know. Just seems weird. Maybe he let someone else play. I feel like people say that, or like claim like stuff like that happens way more often than it actually does. When have you guys ever let someone play on your account? Especially in, like, what is this? I think a ranked match. It's like, oh, you want to try the game? Yeah, here. I queued up ranked and let you play. Like, I've done that maybe twice with Rob and Drew, but I specifically did it for content. Okay, it looked like they didn't realize the OSA was there. When I was younger and played with my friends and had sleepovers and shit. Man, I feel like the average Siege player is not having sleepovers. Even then, I feel like a game you're gonna try. They're not gonna put you in ranked. Put you in like a quick match or T-hunt or something. But maybe that's just me. Depends on if you have roommates or not. I've had to go shit mid-round or something, and plenty of people sat down and played waiting on me. Can't say I've ever had that occurrence, but I've also never had roommates like that, I guess. So... Is it me? Am I reading too much into this? Or does it almost look like the Mozzie is like watching as the Dokkaebi starts coming out, and then like it almost looks dumb what they're doing here. Like they've been quick peeking and quick firing everything, and then that time they just like get up and like, oh, walk on over and let me punch this. Like it just seems intentional. Now they're back to their quick leaning ways, which by the way is giving me a bit of a headache watching this in match replay because it's like so stuttery and jittery. I hate it. They did use their drone a little bit on defense when they were Mozzie. and shockingly are using the drone on attack. They probably aren't going to notice this goo, or they did notice and they're going to walk around it. They're walking around it. Just fired at his own teammate. Okay. Their aim only hovered over. It didn't seem malicious. They didn't check karaoke at all. Which I guess I can kind of understand because they've clustered it 3 times and no one's in there. Then they push on the mute, check the rest of Geisha, see if it's clear, which I guess doing their due diligence. And that makes a little bit more sense. You just got lucky on the ash. I'm kind of there. Okay, so like this is another thing. I don't know. I just don't understand their train of logic. Like there's some rounds where they're just doing like they're quick peeking, quick leaning, everything, and then here, oh, it's bugged out. Shows Callie is laying down. Okay. So they plant. And then they know where the Valkyrie is because they're hearing shots. But then they look over there. Like, why? Every other round they've been like quick peeking and all that. And then they just are dumb. Maybe it's just because the last person, it's a 3v1. I don't know. They're really good sometimes. And then sometimes they're really, really bad. Which happens, you know. No one is 100% consistent in Siege. But it just strikes me as odd is all. Well, I just want to point out that people in my chat were saying that he's probably just gotten lucky. It's probably just them being good. Meanwhile, the entire time I have been skeptical about how they play and why they seem to intentionally throw in some situations, just for it to lead us to this situation. I was waiting for this round. He said I was opening up an angle after that, after he killed you. Yeah, I don't know if I believe that myself. They end 6 and 5. Dokubi used her gadget. The person also said, according to the submitter, they said I was trying to open an angle. The angle that they were holding, or would have held, is going right here to this corner. What are you possibly going to see there? Also, Dokubi hadn't even finished using her gadget yet. The call didn't even go out. After the first kill on the submitter and that kill, even though they lost, I would still probably argue that they are walling. They did that so much where they were just like so much better than everyone, and then all of a sudden they just become trash. I'm guessing that they're trying very hard to hide it. I could be wrong. It could have been just 2 freak coincidences that they happened to kill the Ash through the wall and kill the same person on Thunderbird through the barricade. It is completely possible, but I am going to guess that they're probably cheating, because that seems way too coincidental. Okay, for match number 5, we have OSS Dot, who's accusing both of the Tequils. I'm going to assume the 4 of these are all queued together because it's Spoit, Tequil, Shaiko, and Tequil, so... Oh, it's a 9-round match. Holy shit. have to watch through this fast because we're already at an hour. Alright, maybe we don't have to watch all 9 rounds. Also, just pointing out, they banned Monty and Clash. Not a single person's on cameras. Yeah, they're cheating. I think I was watching the Mozzie by accident before, but... How are they blatantly cheating? How are they blatantly cheating, but they go to 9 rounds? Just staring at them through the wall. I also want to see how Capcan died. So they have walls, but they don't have like aimbot. That makes a bit more sense. I've thought about in the past to like play on a private server with friends and then download walls to test it on them, because I want to see how it works and like how it fucks with your mind when you're playing. That way obviously I wouldn't affect any real games, but I don't want to ever like even try to use cheats, because I just, even against like friends, I still feel like I'd be scummy for doing it. Yeah, they're walling. How do they go to 9 rounds? This makes 0 sense to me. They have 11 and 10 kills each. Do they not realize someone is right next to them? They don't. They're so hyper-focused on this person. They didn't even realize that Cap... Oh my god, that they are so bad. They didn't even realize that Capcan was right there. Oh my god. They're blatant silver cheater bots. Apparently. Oh my... He lost that fight too? How? They are walling off their tits. They're not even trying to hide it. And Clown 106 killed Ash while Remodor killed Thermite. Oh my god. Let's go back to the Thermite dying. I want to see how Capcan just sat here. Imagine this Capcan's also walling. Oh, he was even being called, and the Thermite still didn't realize that the Capcan was right here. Oh my god. That actually is like, that pains me how bad they are. Like, I had a recent match where we faced against a cheater, and he was just so bad that even while blatantly walling, he just kept losing to us. How someone is so bad, I don't get it. Not a single person in this lobby has R6 tracker. That's sad. We can't find out what their real names are and shame them for being terrible cheaters. We have It's Lettuce, who's accusing Liam Bax. This is also a 9-round match, bro. Why did I choose so many 9-round matches? Okay, this guy's already droning, which makes me feel good about this match. Because that means they're probably not cheating. since they're actually being cautious and checking things. Osa got down, putting down her shield. That's tough. What is this angle that Capcan's holding against them? Oh, I thought this was like some hidden angle. No, they're just prone next to the desk. I love when this Osa shield bugs out and just spams uncontrollably. I'm gonna guess they're not cheating already. There's no way someone would hop on drones in that corner and look for the Capcan while the Capcan's right next to them if they are cheating. Now, we said that before, and then the person kind of blatantly toggled on for a kill, so like, maybe no. We gotta watch. We'll give it like 3 rounds, and then maybe I'll skip forward to like later and see if anything more obvious happens. I try not to skip ahead because it's very easy to miss something that could be super obvious if they only toggle on for 1 kill or 1 round. I also received like 4 million GTA Online back on the PlayStation 3. I got so paranoid because I was worried I'd get banned. I actually had that happen to me as well, where me and my friends were playing, and then we all got bounties for like $90 million on our heads. So then we all killed each other, got the money, and then I bought like 1 car, an apartment, and that was it. And I was like, I'm not spending any more money because they're probably gonna ban me for using the money. Little did I know, all they do is just remove the money from your account. Could have bought everything I ever wanted. My friends, meanwhile, bought literally everything. Okay, we're now in a 1v3. Twitch was right next to Sen, and for some reason ran to washroom and just like stare at the wall. Drone is too far away. They're gonna hop on a Twitch drone. They almost missed that Jaeger. The only reason they didn't was because the Jaeger shot back at the drone. If they hadn't checked back, or if the Jaeger hadn't shot back, I think the Twitch probably would have died. The Twitch does not have diffuser. They're in sight, and then that was just some potato aim. You guys don't know all these cheats for GTA. I have considered getting back into GTA, but it is one of those things where it's just like, holy shit, do I really want to either have to spend hundreds of dollars to get the money to catch up to everything, or grind for so long? Not really. But me and my friends have chatted about like just loading up GTA Online and just dicking around again. But now, like, everything, it literally is just like inflation in that game. It's like, oh, you want to buy a car? That'll be like $80 million. The most expensive car used to be like $2 million. Just use a replay glitch. I don't know what that means. I haven't played GTA in, I think, like, years at this point. But GTA does seem like one of those games where you can just get funny clips, post them on TikTok, and go viral off that. Okay, the aim was a little bit better there, but still not amazing. So I think they're not cheating. With a glitch, you can do a heist without the setups over and over. I'll have to come to chat and find out all these glitches if we ever decide to play again. I remember the one bug that I did for hours and hours in one day. Like, I literally dedicated almost a whole day to doing it. Was one where you buy some type of like beat up car you put a horn on it that costs like $100 and then you sell it for like a 5,000 profit. And I did that for hours. Because I had a garage that was like right next to the shop, so I could just loop it, do one like every minute and get like 5K every minute. And I was like, oh my god, this is so efficient. I love the match replays where I just start talking about random nonsense because I genuinely do not think that the person's cheating. I also just want to point out one thing that kind of makes me feel like this is an innocent match, is that the fact that they reinforce between site. They reinforce both of those walls, which makes me feel like the orange team is not that good. Not saying that the blue team's any better, but if even this guy gets like a bunch of kills, they probably just think that he's cheating off of getting kills. Let's skip forward a bit. He only has 5 kills. Hold on. Let me see. There has to be something specific that they accuse them for. Oh, they literally just said they could just be better than me. So, but they don't even have more kills. They're still setting up site. 30 seconds into the round. And they're setting up site. Why did they look up top? Maybe I'm just dumb, but I feel like, personally for me, I would never look up to the top. Oh, maybe they were looking for a rappel. They just kind of stared at the Twitch's gun as well here, so this is not even that suspicious. I mean, can't see it there for some reason. They reacted super late to it. They can hear the rappel, but they don't know where it is. They're quick peeking to get the position of the Finka and then killing. I think they're just better. I honestly don't think anything suspicious is going on here. Okay, so they went from 5-4 to 11-6 over the course of 4 rounds. That's not... Actually, I guess it would be 3 rounds because this one doesn't count. So that would be 6 kills in 3 rounds, 2 kills per round. They got 2 in the previous one that we watched. They probably got 2 more each. I don't think they're cheating. I think they're just better. Which I'm happy that when this person reported, they're like, they're probably not cheating, they're probably just better, but just wanted to make sure, and that's perfectly fine. As long as they're like, no. Some people are like, they're blatantly cheating because they beat me. Just running laps back and forth. So it was kind of weird. They hopped on camera and then just did nothing. Oh, and then they died. Yeah, they're not cheating. I don't think. Unless, like... watch me look up their account and it'll be saying, like, banned for cheating. No, they're a gold with a 1.25 KD. They used to be a diamond with a 2 KD? That's really high. That's weird. They went from a gold player to not playing, like, at all, really, to suddenly a diamond player, back to gold. That's weird. The stats kind of seem odd, but I didn't see any evidence of cheating, and like they died doing something stupid, hopping on cams and vaults while people were breaching the walls next to them. So I'm gonna say not cheating, but like those stats actually did weird me out at the end there. I probably could see maybe some more evidence if I watched it back, but I don't think they were cheating in that game. Maybe they previously cheated in a different season. It is possible that people who used to cheat may not cheat anymore, although very unlikely. But I don't think they were cheating in that match. They wouldn't have hopped on cams and just done nothing and then died. I'm gonna guess not cheating. But that's going to be it for this hacker replay. And then now we have another group to watch, because I need to record 2 for while I'm gone.